Welcome to the 75th episode of Lalitha Sahasranam Stotra. Saturation is the key to lead a successful and blissful life. Saturation is the key for blissful life. Blissful means overflowing joy, a saturated state. So overflowing joy comes with the contentment. Contentment comes with a witness mode operation in a neutral state. So the saturation, having saturated in that state, this neutral mode of operation, witness mode of operation, comes attained through the balancing of the forces within the body. So therefore, training of this balancing of forces, or balancing of energy in either directions, is given through Lalitha Sahasranam Stotra. That is the essence of Lalitha Sahasranam Stotra. So before we proceed to the next sloka, in the previous sloka, Dushta Dura Durachara Samani Dosha Varjitha. In Durachara Samani Achara, there are three acharas primarily followed, that is Dakshinachara, Vamachara and Samayachara. Dakshinachara is south to north, and Vamachara is north to south. Samayachara is to stay in the current, that is beyond these two, south and beyond Vamachara and Dakshinachara, that is Samayachara. Now here Durachara is mentioned. So what is Durachara? Durachara is essentially individual opts for Dakshinachara, but the karmaacharan action is performed in Vamachara. Or similarly, individual is chosen Vamachara, the karmaacharan action performed in Dakshinachara. There is a mismatch. So built up of mismatch beyond the threshold is called Durachara. So through this Durachara, so therefore the accumulation of garbage in the three Grandhis, Brahma Grandhi, Vishnu Grandhi and Rudra Grandhi, it seems the reason for that is the mismatch. So, through Durachara Samani, so these mismatches have been removed, and it has been given to those who wanted negative energy were given negative energy. Those who wanted positive energy was given positive energy. Based on the accumulated garbage of mismatches, the matched condition was prevailed, and this is a establishment of wheel of dharma Chakra. And there were similar instances of dharma Chakra in the past, through after Chidagni Kunda Sanbhuta. That means the resetting of the faculties right in the beginning. There is Ujjadbhanu Sahasrava Chaturbahu Samanvita. Through that Chaturbahu, there was an establishment of dharma. Similarly, Kulamruta Ikarasika Kulasanketa Palini, the establishment of Kula, there was a dharma reinstated. Similarly, Bhavani Bhavanagamya Bhavaranya Kutarika. Through that establishment of dharma was established. And now Durachara Samani, there is re-establishment of the dharma again. So it seems the effort of Universal Mother is to always reinstate the dharma. However, the reinstating of the dharma through Durachara Samani, the principle and the technique used here is different from the earlier techniques. So each time there is a new technique that is introduced to re-establish the dharma. So here in Durachara Samani, the mismatches were being corrected to re-establish the dharma. So in the previous occasions, the different principles were followed. So that's about the previous sloka, Durachara Samani, Dosha Varjitha. So through Dosha Varjitha, a flawless karmaacharan was performed because everything was in a match state. So what would happen to these individuals who were operating a flawless karmacharana through the four faculties, five senses, and involving the three gandhis and seven Kundalini chakras? Their mind oscillating in current. So what will happen to these individuals? The next nama is Sarvagna. Sarvagna means they get to know all the secrets of the universe automatically. So the result of flawless karmacharana, the power of being in the current, is to get familiarized with all the secrets, the hidden secrets in the universe, in nature. They get to know. Here, sarva, if the letters are dissected, sarvagna means sarva plus agna. So sarva means the earth element of northbound force in unison with the air element of the southbound, and this union is having, and there is a sattva guna also present along with this union. So here earth element refers to the discretion, air element refers to the mind, faculty of mind, but earth element of the northbound in union with the southbound air element. Therefore, here sarva means the mind of Pancha Brahmas, which are southbound, are operating or substituting for the mind of the northbound. So the Pancha Brahmas are witness mode operative elements. So therefore sarva means the faculty of mind having a characteristic of Pancha Brahma's mind, and hence it is operating in current. So, and Agna means the Agna Chakram, which is the Guru forms. Therefore, through Sarvagna, the inner Guru himself will reveal all the secrets to those who perform the flawless karmacharana through dosha varjita. And this is possible only because they have a control, because their mind is not oscillating. The air perturbations are controlled to the minimum, so there is no disturbance of the air, and that is similar to attaining what is known as samadhi or yoga samadhi. So in this state, yoga samadhi is to turn inward, and through yoga, the time scale of the yoga is forever. That is yoga samadhi. Unfortunately, there is no one-to-one translation of this samadhi in English. People try to relate it to tomb, but tomb is not a samadhi. Tomb is the place. It is a It is an enclosure where a dead body is being kept. But Yoga Samadhi does not refer to the dead body. So it's completely different. So in Yoga Samadhi, what happens in the Yoga Samadhi is the macroscopic body, the astral body disappears, it vanishes, and one can attain microscopic body. So the smaller it is, the more powerful it is. Therefore, through this microscopic body, these individuals can travel across the universe, and they will get to know all the hidden secrets of the universe. And there are many examples to illustrate this hypothesis. It seems that Shankaracharya has gone to Kailas, Mount Kailash, and he brought Chandramoulishwara Linga from there, and that Chandramoulishwara Linga can be seen in Kanchi Math even today. And not only that, he unleashed two of his main scriptures, that is Saundarya Lahari and Sivananda Lahari, and it was believed that these scriptures, the text for these scriptures, he brought it from Kailash. So in those days, how did he travel from Kerala, how did he travel to Mount Kailash? There was no package trips, there were no the flights, or there were no vehicle transport in those days, thousands of years back. So how did he manage to go to Kailash? So he could have traveled through his microscopic body, or Sukshma Deha. And since he has attained the microscopic body, he got to know all the secrets of Saundarya Lahari, Sivananda Lahari. So the Mother Nature is prepared to offer them, flood them with all the information, supersaturate them with all the nourishment. So that is the result of the flawless karmaacharan, that is dosha varjitha. So once those who surpass this dosha varjitha, they attain Sarvagna, they will get to know everything. So what happens if you know everything? The next nama is Sandrakaruna. They exhibit the compassion of ocean of compassion, that is Sandrakaruna. Now, what will the individual do, having known all the secrets, having known all the vidyas? There is nothing impossible for this individual, but his mind is, his or her mind is staying in current, not daydreaming about the future, or not put out about the past. So having been in current, the individual only needs the needs of the current. The basic needs of the current are roti, kapda and makan. That's all. So what will the individual do with so much of knowledge, so much of hidden secrets? So he will pass it to the people around. So he'll pass it to the people who approach him. He will pass it to those individuals. He will share it with compassion to these people around, towards establishing order in the universe. That is Sandrakaruna. So the people get attracted to such individuals who got the energy of Sarvagna, because they exhibit the radiance, and so they get attracted to such individuals, and these individuals who are in yoga samadhi prior to getting Sarvagna, so they exhibit ocean of compassion. They have nothing to hide. They have no envy. They have no possessiveness. So they will pass all the knowledge to everybody. Everybody means whoever has approached this individual. So that is the effect of Sandrakaruna. And the concept is breathtaking here. That is the reason for compassion, the origin for the compassion. What is the origin for the compassion? So wherever there is an innocence, that is the birthplace of love and affection. And the example for this is a baby is innocent. So the innocence of the baby is, the mother is overwhelmed by the innocence of the baby, and hence with love and affection administers the nourishment of the breast milk. Otherwise, how is the milk oozing out? So the birthplace of love and affection is innocence, and wherever there is a love and affection that is originated through innocence, there is a compassion. So therefore, compassion is related to innocence. Innocence means amaya. Amaya means beyond maya. That means beyond the illusion. So those who are beyond illusion, they exhibit love and affection, and they draw love and affection. Also they exhibit love and affection, and the combination of these results in compassion. So similarly, those who got in Sarvagna, through their innocence, they went into the yoga samadhi, and they got the nourishment from the universal mother with all the love and affection. And since they get the ingredients, they get the qualities of universal mother, they exhibit the same qualities of unconditional compassion through Sandrakaruna. And there are many more examples to highlight this concept. In Ramayana, Janaka, the foster father of Sita, when he was preparing the premises for performing the yaga yagna, so he was using the cows, and they were freely roaming around in the premises, and through the feet of this cow, their heart feelings have transferred to the Mother Earth. The waves of these heart feelings penetrate into the Mother Earth, and till the time Sita was buried in the earth crust in a container, in a box, and these waves reach Sita, who was buried in the earth crust, and she responds through the unconditional compassion. Here the animals are innocent, and hence they are seeking the love and affection of Mother Earth. And these waves, as soon as these waves hit the box or the container having Sita through her compassion responds, and the whole box, through the waves, it comes to the top layer of the earth. And this is an unbelievable story, and therefore that is the effect of Sandrakaruna. So she was exhibiting the ocean of compassion here. So that is about Sandrakaruna. The next nama is Samaanaadhika varjitha. Okay, so here this is again the fine tuning of dharma chakra, or wheel of dharma. So Samaanaadhika varjitha is to equally balance everybody with the nourishment, with the compassion. And how to balance this nourishment of compassion equally is by beyond these highs and lows, by beyond that state, able to control this balancing act equally, the compassion act equally, that is Samaanaadhika varjitha. So this is an act of establishment of dharma chakra. So far there are 4 occasions, or probably 5 occasions of dharma chakra, that is Ujjadbhanu Sahasra Chaturbahu Samanvita, then Kulamrutaikarasika Kulsanketa Palini, and the Bhavarani Kutarika, and Dhurachara Samani. There was one more, Saraschandra Nibhasana, is also establishment of re-establishment of dharma. So there are 6 occasions of establishing dharma, and this is the 7th occasion, Samaanaadhika varjitha, of establishing the dharma. So in the previous namas, Nistula, Tula Yoga was introduced, where the comparative effect, the concept of comparison was established. Now the Nistula was manifested as Samaanaadhika varjitha. Here Samaanaadhika, adhika is greater, that feeling comes when there is something less greater or lesser. So that comparison effect is through the form of Nistula, which is remanifested as Samaanaadhika varjitha. So this is re-establishment of dharma here. So how do they do this? Samaanaadhika varjitha, the equal proportion of nourishment and fine-tuning of dharma, by those who seek these yogis who are gone through dosha varjitha and then Sarvagna, Sandrakaruna, they are exhibiting ocean of compassion. Those who are seeking their blessings, the people who are seeking these yogi blessings, their desires are being fulfilled. So how does this happen? And now usually we also see in even today, those who are enlightened, some people seek their blessings and their unfulfilled desires are being or completed or accomplished. But it doesn't happen to everybody. Those who there are some individuals who, in spite of seeking the blessings of enlightened person, their desires are not being fulfilled. So how does this happen? The reason for this is that the fact is they exhibit ocean of compassion to everybody who seeks their blessings. So this is being linked to the sankalpa bal of the individual who is seeking the blessings. So those who are having a match state of operation, they quickly accomplish their desires, unfulfilled desires. And those who are operating in a mismatch, they go to the bottom of their mismatch through the unconditional compassion exhibited by the um, the person who is in yoga samadhi, who has gone through the yoga samadhi. And this is by doing this act, there is a reinstating of dharma. So those who wanted match state, they go to the peak of the match state. Those who wanted a mismatch, they go to the peak of their mismatch. And that's how there is a the equal proportion of the nourishment of unconditional compassion that is being exhibited through Samaanaadhika varjitha. So therefore, who is having sankalpa, they go to the peak of sankalpa. Those who are having vikalpa, they go to the peak of the vikalpa through Samaanaadhika varjitha. And this is a re-establishment of the dharma. So that completes this sloka, Sarvagna, Sandrakaruna, Samaanaadhika varjitha. So through Sarvagna, the faculty of discretion is being provided with training. Sandrakaruna provides training to the faculty of intellect. Samaanaadhika varjitha provides training to the faculty of personality. And since the individual is in his mind is substituted with the mind of Panchabrahmas, and the mind is always in the current, so there is no need for training to the faculty of mind. So that completes this sloka, Sarvagna, Sandrakaruna, Samaadhika varjitha. Remaining slokas and namas we will explore in the next episode. Thank you.